Mwahaha, Thunderbird LE. This is Demiax versus Tiny. I don't know who Tiny is. So Demiax is KT, and therefore this must surely be the Veterans League. Tiny is somebody else. KT playing as Zerg, and I'm pretty sure she used to play as Terran. So very curious to see what sort of stuff she's going to be cranking out here. Yeah, Tiny, who are you, Tiny? Who are you? Is this Alex, maybe? Is this Alex in year 12, who was disallowed from entering the noob tournament on the grounds that he is, I don't know, in gold 1v1 or something like that. Anyway, this drone is coming out very, very early from Demiax, and it's heading across the map, and I like the cut of its jib. You know, to drone scout this early, and look where it's going as well. It isn't even trying to get inside the main base. This is going to be a proxy hatch. Just, what's it doing over there? Was it just check-in or something? I smell cheese. I smell cheese. Is it going to go up? Because, you know, if you're sending this across to scout, you would just run straight in. You wouldn't bother to hide down here. So I can't help but feel that Demiax is about to drop a hatchery. Meanwhile, Tiny is over on the other side of the map, scouting. He sees the timing on the pool. And you know, the first thing you look for when you scout Zerg is the pool timing, and you look for the expo first. If there isn't an expo, you worry, because it just means they're up to something that they shouldn't be doing. Oh my goodness, hatch, not even down here in the natural. The hatch goes down up here in the top right corner, is cancelled. So Tiny does the right thing, pulls the workers to make sure that hatch can finish, and is chronoing out a zealot. So you know, I'm all for that. Where is this drone going to end up? I'm not sure. There is still no expo here for Demiax, so Demiax really needs to make something happen fairly quickly. The pool is finished up, and we're probably going to see a few things in production. Obviously, Queen in production, and that's all normal stuff. This zealot comes out, but Tiny at present, no idea about the hatchery going down here. I'm surprised really at the hatch location, but it's probably not a bad shot, because Tiny was surely going to find it down here. Pretty brave, I think, to expo under these circumstances. You know, you've seen that your opponent is up to no good. You've seen that the Zerg has no expo. You've got to expect large numbers of lings coming at you. And it's very, you know, look how open this is. Really, really hard to defend that. So, surprised to, rather than the Nexus, I would have more expected to see maybe a pylon come down here and forge, you know, putting stuff in place to wall this off, basically, to try and defend. Also, pretty brave to send these zealots out onto the map. You know, so right now, Tiny has nothing at home. So you know, we're 3 minutes in. If 20 lings turn up, Tiny, you're dead. But 20 lings aren't going to turn up just yet. The spawning pool. Do we have speed? We don't, do we? So it looks like, I think Demiax does have, just starting speed now. That seemed a little lit. You know, it looked like there was enough gas for it some time ago. This hatch on the other side of the map is up. These zealots walk in uncontested. The lings are leaving. You know, zealots do very, very well against lings, but this is a lot of lings. So they will get the full surround of these zealots, and they'll see them off with reasonably minimal losses. So still a reasonable number of lings on the map. Speed still a long way off. Now this Nexus is up and finished, but you know, I want to see some pylons. I want to see some shield batteries. You know, there's filth coming at you, and you don't really have that much to defend it. This one Stalker is going to see off the Overlord, and actually, if this Overlord goes down, Demiax is still going to have a reasonable amount of. Why wouldn't he chase it and kill it? Yeah, I mean, you see these lings, but actually Stalkers are terrible against lings. You know, so come down this ramp, the Stalker gets surrounded. Anyway, reasonable amount of damage already done. The lings are going to get the surround on this Stalker, and that Stalker will go down. Oh no, runs. More Stalkers coming out, and I'm just not sure about that. While these lings don't have speed, you know, I think Adepts or Zealots would have been my preference. Focusing on that weakness stalker, and not at the speed and stuff. These stalkers are not going to last long at all. Another stalker coming down. Stalkers, they just don't do that well against these lings. So I'm not sure about this. This, I think, is beginning to look pretty sketchy. There's more lings streaming across the map. There's 12 more lings in production. There's a lot of army for Demiax, not much for Tiny. So, given the failed proxy hatch in the main was the opener here, I'm a little disappointed that Tiny didn't do a better job of shoring up the defences. When a Zerg opens like that, what else are you going to see from them apart from just a stream of lings? What else are they going to do? They've tried to proxy hatch you. So you need to kind of expect that something bad is coming your way. And then having seen, been across the map, having seen the lack of an expo at home, this was predictable, to be honest. So slightly disappointing that Tiny didn't defend better. In addition to that, I think the choice of Stalkers as the defensive unit was maybe a little bit dubious. Anyway, there it is. That's the GG, and the first game goes to Demiax.